Hello, good evening to Mr. Nosaidi Mahat as the lecturer of Construction Safety and Health. My name is Elison Elifelix Sumpong and we are from Group 3. First and foremost, this case study is about the international incident that happened in Bengaluru. So, the main problem discussed in this article is the monthly deaths of workers from high-rise building during the construction work. Moreover, this incident focuses not only on the accidents that occur but also on the lack of organizational structures on site, where the situation has produced misunderstanding among employees and led to a dismissive attitude toward communication. Besides, according to the expert, they fail in providing the laborers safety equipment, which result to the increases of accidents involving the construction workers across the country. As we know, every construction industry had to deal with the safety of workers on site. This is because the construction workers are majorly exposed to hazard, danger, and risky situation, which can cause to undesirable outcomes and affect the delay of the construction. Therefore, in order for us to understand and take a safer precautions, this occurrence is written to assist us comprehend how incidents like this might occur and killing hundreds of workers in a short period of time. Therefore, we have chose this topic as part of the case study to raise the awareness about the importance of creating a safe working environment for employees, as the construction industry are the most risky mine.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Novatin Atira and I will explain about case elaboration. In Bengaluru, there are cases occurring which are accidents of 5 construction laborers fall to death every month. In addition, in 2020, the situation seems worse as in the first month itself, 8 workers were reported to have died after falling from buildings. According to Bhaskar Rao, who is the police commissioner, between 2015 and 2019, there were 313 laborers who fell to their death at construction. Thus, Rao believes the industry needs a technology upgrade to improve the quality of life for workers. There are problems and solutions in this article. The root cause is believed to be lack in implementation on reaching the beneficiaries of schemes for workers, from educational grants to medical insurance through the law. A second possible cause is that laborers are exposed to dangerous working conditions. According to the top cop, the lack of make it difficult to establish their identities. They receive hazardous and unsanitary working conditions, low wages, and substandard facilities. Rao also highlighted those other problems faced by construction laborers, such as lack of toilets, which lead to open defecation, sexual assaults of women and young girls, poor sanitation habits, and snake and dogs bite. As a solution, Rao advised that women be given free sanitary pads at construction sites in the long run. To prevent this from happening again, experts urge builders to provide laborers safety nets to prevent fatalities. Firstly, the Labor Department should guarantee compliance with safety rules and bring errant builders and contractors to book so that workers' deaths are not reduced to murdata. Besides, the administration should consider the workers' uneducated and semi-literate backgrounds so that they can take use of the benefits of safety measures for laborers. Next, illumination of construction site will force the management to build toilets and women will feel protected. Lastly, based on community suggestions, accident and medical insurance should be made compulsory. Arpita Bhatt has discovered that private builders do not supply safety items to the laborers. At least, basic equipment should be accessible.
I am Nur Azira Shazlina from AP1164A and I will be presenting the possible causes of falling from height. Falling from height can occur when the work surface is defective, such as unprotected walkways, a lack of guardrails, or slick or slanted surfaces. Construction sites can operate 24 hours a day. Inadequate lighting during night shifts can reduce visibility of the surrounding area. As a result of a scarcity of illumination, workers may fall from high vantage points. Portable ladders are not the best choice because they do not prevent falls. Wherever possible, Portable ladders should be replaced with scaffold access towers with internal stairs or temporary stairs. Falling from height can be brought on by a contractors or subcontractors in capacity of resources. Personal protective equipment and personal fall arrest systems can significantly reduce the risk of falling from height. However, defective or non-functional, faulty safety equipment, incorrect application of this equipment, and a lack of falling from height is added by protective resources and procedures. Due to the urgency of the task or the pressure exerted by supervisors to expedite tasks with incompatible safety standards, project timelines or workers' attitudes are influenced by shift work, which puts pressure on them, tasks completed on time or ahead of schedule, which results in falling from height injuries occurring mainly during the afternoon. Rain, snow, and ice all contribute to roof slippage possibility. Windy conditions can make it dangerous to handle large objects such as roofing sheets with caution, as the person or roof sheet could be blown off the roof. Additionally, strong winds can cause scaffold couplings to become loose to vibrate. Rain, snow, and strong winds all increase the risk of injury to workers due to localized cooling of the extremities and general cooling of the core of the body, both of which can be hazardous. Sandstorms can be a factor because they drastically reduce visibility, which means that a crane operator might not notice a worker operating from a crane's and suspended basket. Lighting is another factor to consider when performing work at heights such as steel erection.
Hi, my name is Edonai Raul and I'm from AP 1164A. For my part, I'll be talking about the precautions, safety and corrective measures of the Bengaluru case. For the first precaution, while lifting and climbing up with a heavy object in our hand, we must first do it very safely and properly. For example, the construction worker must always use both of their hands when lifting a heavy or cumbersome object. They must adopt a proper stance for lifting, like put the strains on their leg and not their back. For example, they must crouch at their feet and keep their back straight, and they must not bend at the waist. They must first test the weight before they lift something up completely. It might be too late if they realize a few seconds later that it is too heavy or cumbersome for them. An easy way for them to do this is by nudge the object with their foot first. They must consider a back brace if the work is heavy or they may have a sensitive back. They must never climb on improvised ladder because shelves and storage unit are poor substitute, which may break very easily because it can't withstand their weight that much. For the second precaution is that safety is a team effort. The employer must educate everyone in the workplace about the safety requirements and consider posting a list of workplace safety tips. A workplace safety training will help them reduce or eliminate injuries and illnesses from occurring in the workplace. Employer must always keep the communication line open with their co-worker or employees in order to promote and maintain a safe environment. The employee must immediately notify other or the employer of any hazard that they have seen, whether it's new or old. For the third precaution is that the construction team must maintain the scaffolding and implement a fall protection system. Scaffolding and fall protection system are closely related as many fall occur from scaffolding. Similar to cranes, scaffolding must be frequently inspected for security and stability. Another type of protection that can be used is by implementing the personal fall arrest system. This generally includes some combination of harness, D-rings, snap hooks, lifelines, and an anchorage point. Personal fall arrest system must attach to a vertical lifeline, horizontal lifeline, or scaffold structural member via a lanyard. For the last precaution is that the construction employer must make sure that the work environment is safe for the construction worker. OSHA requires that fall protection be provided at elevations of 4 feet in general industry workplace, 5 feet in shipyards, 6 feet in the construction industry, and 8 feet in longshoring operations. To prevent employees from being injured from falls, employer must guard every floor hole into which a worker can accidentally walk by using a railing and tow board or a floor hole cover. They must provide a guardrail and tow board around every elevated open-sided platform. Floor or runway to prevent worker from falling and getting injured into or onto dangerous machines or equipment such as a vat or acid or a conveyor belt. For the next part, I'll pass it on to the next person. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kenneth Nipa from AP164A, and today I'm going to talk about the conclusion of this report. As a conclusion, anyone can never be too safe because we are exposed to a variety of hazards consisting of low risk or high risk, in which in this case are construction workers. There is no denying that being a worker in a construction site are risky job because it can affect anyone's life. The reason here is that there are a lot of possibilities that could happen to anyone at any time if there are lack of cautiousness inside or the surroundings. Awareness is one of the key aspects in being safe when being in a construction site. Considering these facts all mentioned above, it is undeniable that hazard exists all around us. But with more knowledge and more responsibilities of the higher-ups, lives can be saved and casualties can be reduced drastically. So this will make the workplace a more comfortable and a better place to work in. That concludes the report. Thank you.